Today I'm going to be using Dixie Belle's chalk paint in Caviar, and I'm going to take a 24-ounce plump from the Still Magnolia, and we are going to base coat it with that black paint. Once your paint is all dry, you're going to go ahead and add a coat of epoxy. Now that your epoxy is all cured, I'm going to take a ruler and find the middle of my cup, and then I'm going to measure down 1.25 inches on the bottom and 1.25 inches on the top, and then just mark that also. I will then cut the vinyl at 2.5 inches and place it right there in the center. Once you get to the part where your vinyl is going to start overlapping, I just like to fold it back onto itself and cut the excess off with an X-Acto knife. Now grab some painter's tape and tape off your vinyl on the top and the bottom. Now take some mixed up epoxy and just add a tiny bit to the top and bottom to our black painted sections. Now we're going to take this amazingly beautiful silver chunky glitter called Sparklers, and we're just going to start by slightly tapping and dumping halfway onto the black and halfway onto the blue tape. Then we will go back and just slightly ombre that up and then do the exact same thing on the bottom. Once you get the top and bottom ombreed the way you like it, you can go ahead and instantly remove that blue tape. Once that epoxy has cured from adding your glitter, you're going to want to add another coat of epoxy. I cut the black vinyl at 1/4 of an inch and then the silver faux glitter holographic at 1/8 of an inch, and we're just going to go around the cup applying the black vinyl first and then the faux glitter silver on top of that. At this point, you could easily add your decal, but I cut an oversized decal that will overlap that vinyl striping we just placed. And if I placed it right on here, you would see the creases of the overlapping, and I just don't really like that. So we are going to add another layer of epoxy to make sure our vinyl is applied to a smooth base. Now that we have that super smooth base, we will apply our oversized decal and it will go on flawlessly. Now it's time to add our final layer of epoxy and finish up this beautiful cup. And here is our cup all finished. I wasn't quite sure on the oversized decal when I cut it, so I asked some of my crafting besties and they said keep it. And I hate to admit when I was wrong, but I will say they were right. I absolutely love the oversized decal and the total look on this cup. If you would like more tips and tricks, join my Facebook group with the link in the description. And if you would like more advanced tutorials, join my Patreon group. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you would like to follow along on all of my other social media platforms, look for me under Diamonds and Dust.